We've all been there, right? Those moments that feel absolutely shattering, where you feel like you're broken beyond repair. But what if that breaking point isn't really an end? What if it's a beginning? Today, we're going to explore this really powerful idea of how to not just survive those moments, but how to become truly unbroken. Yeah, it's a question we all have to face at some point. Life has this way of breaking you, maybe physically, emotionally, financially, you name it. The experience itself is universal. Nobody gets a free pass. But the outcome, well, that's what changes everything. And this right here is the core idea we're talking about. Every single scar, every setback, it leaves a mark. But the crucial thing to remember is that you get a say in what that mark represents. So is it going to be a symbol of defeat, or is it going to be a testament to everything you overcame? So let's just start with a hard truth, get it right out on the table. When it comes to life's biggest challenges, it's really not a matter of if they're going to happen, but when. The stuff that's completely unexpected, totally uncalled for, it comes for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. It's not some reflection of your worth or how much effort you put in. It's just life. And honestly, just accepting that reality, that's the very first step. And let's be real, this breaking isn't simple. It can be your health taking a hit, your mental state, a broken heart, maybe a crisis of faith, or seeing an empty bank account. These fractures can show up in any part of our lives, and a lot of the time, they show up in a few places at once. Okay, so you're broken. You're down in that valley. Now this is the most critical moment of all. It's right here, at this absolute low point, that you're faced with a really profound choice. And this is the essential shift in perspective. That breaking point, it's not the final destination. You have to see it as a crossroads, a moment where you have to decide which one of those voices in your head is going to get your attention. It's like this internal battle, right? On one side, you've got that loud voice of worry, of grumbling, of blame, and man, is it easy to listen to that one. But on the other side, there's a quieter voice, one of wisdom, gratitude, and faith. The one you choose to tune into, that's what determines your entire path forward. And that's the incredible payoff for choosing the right voice. Every single crack becomes a place where you can rebuild yourself, but this time, stronger and more stable than you were before. The break itself literally becomes the raw material for your own growth. So you've made the choice. You're going to listen to wisdom. But how do you actually start climbing out of that valley? Well, the whole journey begins with finding your why. This really builds into a clear mental strategy. So, first, you find a reason. It could be your family, your purpose, your future, whatever it is. Then, with that reason locked in your mind, you make a conscious decision to push forward. And finally, you affirm it. You tell yourself, maybe even out loud, I will beat this. This is such a powerful reminder of our own power, our own agency. Your circumstances, they don't get the final say. Adversity doesn't get to write the ending of your story. The ultimate power to keep going or to quit, that lives inside you and only you. And you know what the best part is? This inner strength, it's not some exclusive club. You don't need a fancy degree, a ton of money, or even a huge support system to get to it. It's a fundamental part of being human. It's basically your birthright. All right, you found your reason, you're making that push. This final section is all about the transformation that happens during that fight. It's about who you become on the other side. This is your moment. It's your chance to show the world, and way more importantly, to show yourself what you are truly made of. The struggle itself becomes the stage for your strength. You don't retreat. You don't run. You stand your ground. And here's the promise. I know it might not feel like it in the moment, but if you stay in the fight, if you just keep pushing through whatever battle you're facing, victory is going to be the outcome. And this is the ultimate transformation. See, it's not about getting back to the person you were before you were broken. It's about rising above that person. The very act of fighting forges you into the person you were always meant to become. Unbroken, not because you were never broken in the first place, but because you refused to stay broken. You took all those shattered pieces and you rebuilt something even stronger. You now own the marks of victory. So we've laid out this path from broken to unbroken. It's a journey of choice, resilience, and incredible transformation. The real question is, the next time life tests you, which mark will you choose to leave behind? Victory or defeat.